to be able to hear you now. So ask them, you ask them to put in something?
Yeah, ask them to put in spice mask 23.
Okay, good. What the hell is this? Let me take it off again.
Maybe I can talk to you.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. If you could hear us on the mic, just type Spice Mask 23. GBN bringing Spice Mask 23 to you. If you could hear us on the mic, just type Spice Mask 23. Live, 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 live. If you could hear us, just type Spice Mask 23. All the bus up, pipe. Hey. Nice, nice, nice. We're looking good. If you could hear us, we just want you to type Spice Mask 23 in the chat. Spice Mask 23. I want to ensure everything is nice. Setting up. You're in the diaspora. We're saying welcome, 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 welcome. Nice. You're in the diaspora. I want you to represent with your flag. Locked on in London, locked on. Wherever you're locked on from, you're in the US, you're in St. Vincent, you're in St. Lucia, you're in Martinique. Wherever you're from, drop a flag for me. I want to ensure that everything is nice. I want to ensure that you could hear us. We want to bring it to you professionally. GBN, you know how we do it? Spice Mask 2023, we're welcoming you. This is a mask. This is a mask. We just want you to put in the chat Spice Mask 23. You could hear us. Drop your flag if you could hear us, and we would know everything is nice. Once we know everything is nice, we would continue and we would bring the mask nice and live to you. Just let us know everything is nice. Good morning and welcome, welcome, welcome. Share it up, share it up, share it up. Juve Morning 2023. Why didn't buy a ticket and come? Nice, we're looking good. Juve Morning. On the road. On the road. Juve Morning, let's go. Spice Mask 23, in the heat of it. In the heat, 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 in the heat. Taking in some B1 music now. All the Caribbean islands linking up. Booyah on the truck. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Share up the live, share up the live, share up the live, share up the live. Spice Mask 23, Spice Mask 23, Spice Mask, Spice Mask. How many senses come anyone? Official start. Spice Mass 23. It's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. Please looking nice. Just got the first shot. Passing through. Just in case you're wondering, we are in the Belmont Kirani James Boulevard area, broadcasting live to you. You're wondering, I am Kenron Campbell. Accompanied by Curlan Campbell. He's on the video end of things. Just want to bring it nice, bring it live. We understand some of you might not be able to come home, but we're bringing them out still. You don't got to worry. You need to just share up the live, because you know GVN, we got it covered. Watch Mars. Watch your fridge, 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 watch your fridge. Take a jump, you're live on here, we're gonna keep it nice and clean. Take a jump, take a jump, take a jump, take a jump, take a jump.
Black jersey, we have it here for her. Jenny, look at black jersey right here, come and get it, we have it waiting for you, Jenny. Look at black jersey,
Spice Mass 2023. It's on. Now to the people wondering what's happening, we are on the Kirani James Boulevard right next to Foodland, yeah? They started at Belmont. The bands are moving through the Kirani James Boulevard. This is just truck number one. There are many more trucks to come. So we're just warming you up, giving you a little flavors of what's happening inside our Spice Country. You're not in Grenada right now, you wish you could have been here, but we're bringing you. We're bringing it in your living rooms, we're bringing it in your bedrooms, wherever you're locked on from right now. We're bringing it to you. Spice Mass, don't worry. The thing ain't looking dead, man, the thing nice. This is just shock number one. Juve morning and good morning.
Yeah.
We live on air, so we're going to keep it nice and clean.
Man word.
Juve morning and good morning. We're drinking. We're drinking.
I'm drinking some.
You're drinking from up top. We ain't sure where you're drinking. But you're drinking something top. You ready for the mass? You ready for the mass?
I'm ready.
You ready for the mass?
Right now.
You ready for the mass? You ready for the mass? Listen, I want you to tell the people on the live one thing. Tell them lock on, share it.
Watch. All I want is enough respect. And everybody to govern themselves good. And no problem. And no. You check where it's in?
And share it.
Man, word. I check to everybody. Word.
Respect. Moving through right next to Foodland, yeah? We're opposite Foodland right now, Foodland Supermarket. We got some folks making their way to the second truck. You would see some folks going in the opposite direction. They're making their way to the second truck. This is only the first truck, Juve morning. The drone is in the sky. I wonder if you could see it. If you can see the drone, type in the chat. Drone. If you can see the drone, just type drone. Job inside our 473. Job inside our 470. Chip. If you realize the job has something in the mouth. I ain't sure you can see the something in the mouth. You can see something in the mouth. Spice Mass 23. It's on.
She tell me that she put my chest of his gun. Just to come and mix the holy water with rum. What she do? Like the shit when I started to speak in tongue. I like church girls, Pentecostal. Yeah, this black, this girl, check me, she said 7. Church girls, Pentecostal. Girl, get up, we're on the road. Check me.
I want you to say one thing for me. Buy your ticket. 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 Tell me what you feel. Tell me what you feel. Molly. She want it. This morning, she said she want it. Why you reach by the caravan? When 2020 never did have me so campaign. If you know, coming down, come across in a movie scene. From back to it to labo, everything is me. The job, not the chance. Tell me, that we did walking? If that we did walking. Yeah, we live on here, we're going to keep it nice and clean. Ow. That we did walking? If you walking, I'm going to start it. Start it. Now we need time walking.
Only we need the oil.
Alright, we need to clear.
We need to clear.
Once again, we're inside a Spice Mass 23. Tell me, where you from? Watch me, jab 473. Jab 473. Jab 473. Jab 473. Jab 473. Jab. Tell us where you're from. Illinois is in where? New York? Illinois is in where? New Jersey? Illinois?
Like 3 hours and a half from Chicago, Central Illinois.
When did you come to Grenada?
Just like a couple months, like a month ago.
So you've been in Grenada for the entire month of July?
Kind of. I visited like in the beginning of July with my parents to see how it was, but I'm going to vet school here.
How are you enjoying the Mass?
I love it. I love it.
You love it.
Yes,
What's the best parts of Grenada Carnival that you love?
Being able to interact with everybody.
Nice.
Like anybody from
Who are your friends?
Okay, we've got Mackenzie.
Right.
New York.
Right. New York in the building.
No. We just met. Tennessee.
And your other friend? Hey.
My name Brandon.
So there's a chant that we do in Grenada. We call it spice, smart. Once again, we on the road. Spice Mass 23. It's definitely on. Culture, Grenada culture. I want you to share the life.
We don't bad no from nobody.
We live on there. We're gonna keep it nice and clean.
Yeah. No violence for the carnival. No violence.
Chan. No violence. We're inside of Spice Mass 2023. Bringing the mass live to you wherever you're locked on from. On to drop our flag. Drop our flag. England and US. We have a yellow crew. It's not just about job, you know. We got paints, we got powder, we got everything inside of Spice Mass 2023. Once again, we're bringing Spice Mass 2023 to you. You're in your living room, you're in your bedroom, wherever you're in right now. We're bringing it live to you. I know probably you wanted to get a ticket and come, but you know the ticket price is kind of expensive right now. So you probably wasn't able to get your ticket prices. But we're bringing the mass live. No other network could do it like us. We're number one. GBN TV, GBN.GD. You need to link up the Facebook page. You need to share up the Facebook page. We're truck number one. The mass has started. Truck number one has moved from Foodland, that's on Lagoon Road. For the folks that didn't know, it's now changed to Kirani James Boulevard. So we're on, I would say, the right terminology for where we're at. We're on Kirani James Boulevard. The mass is moving through. This is truck number one. We got a job and I want to talk to the job. Good morning. Listen, I afraid snake and I afraid soap and we live on there. We're going to keep it nice and clean. That's right. I finally see a snake inside it.
That's right. You know, that's true.
I don't know why you have a snake. If you listen to the music.
I don't know why.
Oh, listen, let me take a channel with the music. I don't know why every day I hide. Share the life. Tomorrow I hide. Share the life. Share the life.
I don't know.
Share the life.
Every day I hide.
Share the life.
Tomorrow
what, I'm afraid that snake bite me, boy. How you feeling for Juve?
Oh, sideline is a good feeling.
You feel nice?
Feel nice.
I want you to tell the people in the diaspora one thing. Buy your ticket next year. Buy your ticket next year. Buy your ticket next year. Buy your ticket next year.
Spice Mass 2024. Come on, pay the job down in Spice Mass.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Jimmy on the side.
Lovely.
We on side.
him. Watch him. Chin, 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 chin. Drag the chin, drag the chin, drag the chin. We got a variety of jabs moving through. You're gonna see some folks in yellow, you're gonna see some folks in brown. Fully. You're gonna see some folks also in brown. Spiceman 2023, it's on.
We got the road nice and easy. Up the road. Up the road. Up the road. Up the road. Up the road.
Somebody say good morning. Good morning. So listen, you're tired. The jab flop. 23. Send an email for me. Send an email for me.
So let go these shots, right? So let me down safe mask now.
be passing by momentarily. It's nice, the mass is safe. If you didn't book your ticket, you need to. So tell me, where you learn to blow a horn like that? How do you say that? Where did you learn to blow a horn like that? I don't remember.
You're on camera.
Mad.
But 9 o'clock they cutting off this year. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, 9 o'clock. Yeah. Because parade not the band started coming past 12. So yeah, they have to clean up the street.
good morning from a quiet carnage at this point in time. It seems like everybody is moving towards from the town area, going along the carnage to meet with bands probably along Port Highway. So it's very, very quiet on the carnage at the moment. Everybody is migrating to wherever those bands are. It seems they're going to go and get their costumes, and we will see them back along the carnage in probably an hour or so. But that's what it is. We saw one gentleman playing Old Mass so far, and you saw him briefly probably on camera. And but basically it's very quiet on the carnage, just people walking from the town area over to Lagoon Road. I guess that's where all the action is. Kirani James Boulevard is probably where the action is at this point in time. So this is it from the carnage. If you are looking at the pictures, that's what you're seeing. You're seeing exactly what we are seeing. It's very, very quiet on the carnage, and we hope that it's going to pick up quickly, because remember, today, Juve is supposed to end at 9 a.m. to make way for the cleaners to come and clean up the place so that we can start the pageantry from 11 a.m. if what I'm seeing is correct. So that the bands will be out from 11 a.m. So, folks, we can go back over to Kirani James Boulevard, where I guess all the action is at this point in time.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Offer ends August 31st, 2023. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits.
The Ministry of Tourism and Economic Development and the Grenada Tourism Authority extend a warm welcome to visitors and returning nationals visiting for Carnival and summer vacation. We do hope you enjoy your stay with us, and we invite you to return with friends and family to celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence on 7th February 2024. Tourism is my business, your business, our business.
Why the cat in the rain? Why the cat in the rain? She wants it wet, 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 wet. Why the cat in the rain? Why the cat in the rain? Why the cat in the rain? She wants it wet, 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 wet.
We live? Well, as you're seeing, folks, we are flying the drone. And if you could increase the picture on the monitor for us. Yeah. You are noticing that we are we're still over the Carolina, we're over the port actually. Looking at Port Highway. The pictures that we've seen are a little small. So we're kind of trying to find where the mass is at the moment. It seems like they haven't gotten quite to Port Highway just yet.
I think, Randall, what is happening actually, before I say that, good morning to you, Grenada, Carrico, Pidmatic, the world. This is Juve morning inside of St. George's, Grenada. And your humble servant, Innocent, here with you, together with my good buddy, Randall Robinson.
We want to cut away to one of the
old mass.
Yes, we cut it away to old mass on the ground here. Slocum. Yeah. We're coming up very shortly. Yeah?
Right, on our screen, Juve 23.
Tell me a little bit about what you're depicting this morning. I'm seeing a lot of legs attached to you. Turn to the camera and tell us, the people, what it is that you're depicting today.
I was planning to do something local, and I take the name Mr. Legs and build a concept out of it. So each leg represents aspects of Grenada, like sports, agriculture, intimacy, education, law and order, and agriculture.
How necessary you think all of these is for our development?
Yeah, it helps. You know?
Thank you very much. All the best.
All right.
There goes
Yes,
Mr.
well, there
Legs.
goes Mr. Legs.
I thought that was my friend from Simon, but I saw a different version of Mr. Legs this morning.
Yes, exactly. Mr. Legs, all the legs that the economy is supposed to stand on, education and agriculture and all of that. Thank you, Mr. Legs. And we still seeing the drone footage? Well, we are still on a very, very quiet kind of. Oh, there's a wonderful shot of Kirani James Boulevard.
What a crowd we've seen.
We are seeing there seems to be some action taking place there. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
The beauty blending. The yachts right next to them.
Yachts right
what a
next
picture.
To them. Yes.
What
Wonderful
a picture.
Yeah. So the drone is up, folks, and you're seeing that there is some action taking place along Kirani James Boulevard, right at the corner, just past Foodland and past, who is the shipping company up here again?
Tropical?
No, it's not Tropical. There's a shipping company there, and right
Compass.
at that corner, Compass
shipping, yes.
And right at the corner there, we're starting to see that there's a build-up of what seems to be a band coming along the Kirani James Boulevard. But that's going to take a while before it gets to us here on the Carnage.
But Randall, what you can see from even from this distance, right, is that it's a jab band.
Oh, yeah.
The whole place black.
Yeah. It's a dark one.
The dark affair.
It's a dark one.
Those of you who could not make it to the activities this year, you are missing out. But of course, you know the network is going to bring it to you as best as we can.
Oh, and we're seeing another one right in front of Tropicana.
Yep.
Yeah, there seems to be a
huge crowd.
Huge crowd in front of Tropicana there, folks.
Wow.
So it's happening. The bands are on the way. Folks. Let's see. Are we seeing more? Yes, it seems there's another one right by the yacht club.
By the yacht club, yes.
Yeah, entrance to yacht club. There seems to be a group of people there. Nah, that's just spectators. So the band is coming up from by Tropicana, folks. Coming up.
And can you see the length of that truck?
Oh, that's a huge truck.
That's what I'm talking about.
A huge music truck.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh no, but there's another music truck right by Yacht Club in Truth.
Definitely,
yes. Seeing that one? There's a huge one on the back. Yes, but there's a small crowd following the one by Yacht Club coming along. Yep.
But what I've noticed, Randall, is over the years visiting the other territories and seeing the carnival portrayal.
Yes.
All right, Grenada has really fallen right in line in terms of the size of the trucks and the music. I was speaking with Judah just before Carnival, and he said, I have a system that I brought in just for Carnival, and it's gonna dig your guts.
You hear that? Oh yes, they're very, 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 very heavy, and I see my welding partner in the Bocas in St. Paul's is building another one, so I figure we might see one
later in the.
It might come out on Tuesday. Well, I guess he might be doing the finishing touches today.
On the way down, I saw it.
Yeah. So I guess I'll hook that up and get that on the road.
Or maybe it's for Monday Night Mass.
Well, it could be for Monday Night Mass as well. So that's the night, you know. But so the roundabout, that's Burns Point there. Yeah.
It's relatively clear still.
Yes,
the crowd is traversing towards it.
But usually we should be seeing the old mass coming out from that area there
as
at
well.
Point, and but it seems clear. I wonder if they're... Oh, there's the old mass.
The old mass is closer than we thought.
Right on the Carnage. That's what I was thinking.
It's closer than we thought.
Oh, yes. So we're gonna have to cut back from some of the drone footage and come to the Carnage because the old mass band is coming along. Oh, yes.
Since my daughter is transgender, she is now my son. And since my son is now transgender, he is therefore my daughter. So logically, I must be a trans. I love this. That's a good guy, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I love
common sense. Yes. Transparent.
Yes.
Yeah?
I love this. Since my daughter is transgender, she is now my son. And since my son is now transgender, he's trans. So logically, I must be transparent. I love this.
Over to you, Christina.
Well, it's just logical, right? It's self-explanatory. Because if she's transgender, she's no longer my daughter. She's not my son. And if he's transgender, he's no longer my son, he's my daughter.
Tell me why you chose to depict this and even the image that you have here now, what this says to us.
Because I'm transparent, so it needs just to be seen through me. Right? They're transgender, I'm transparent. I'm their parent, so I must be transparent.
Wonderful. I love the concept.
The concept, right? Common sense.
If you're not in Grenada at this time, I'm telling you people, you are missing out because really it's like a movie. I'm telling you, you're going to see all the aspects here of Carnival being depicted. This almost is the first across the Carnage, and I'm telling you, I'm seeing some very interesting pieces. And there comes another. Thank you very much, my brother. Have a safe Carnival. And there comes another interesting piece.
Randall, I'm wondering what is the depiction of this one? She's riding
chickens.
She's riding a chicken. Okay.
Yeah, it's a chicken. It's a chicken. Yes. We all understand. It's a male chicken.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That is usually referred to as a male fowl.
Yes. Yes. As a male fowl.
Oh my goodness. Grenada is going to get an A for creativity this year, definitely.
Yeah. Oh yes.
I must confess, this one on transparent, it hit the mark.
Oh no, it just hit the spot right across.
Yes,
yeah.
right.
Oh yes. So now we see the male chicken coming up there.
I would love to hear what her portrayal is. Folks, if you're not here, you're missing, all right? It's relatively early, but from our drone footage, we can see that there's a great buildup of masqueraders towards the port area. From our vantage point here at the Otway House. That's the Otway House, Randall?
Yes, this is the Otway House.
The Otway House.
Otway House.
We can't wait for them to converge right here.
Oh, yes. Oh.
That chicken is wild.
Yeah, that chicken wild. That chicken just ran
Maybe
away,
Chrislina should just throw some corn on the ground so that the chicken will come eat.
Chrislina, you had to put corn on the ground.
Chrislina, you need to throw some corn on the ground so that the chicken will come to eat. Over to Chrislina.
Yes. You have here. Tell me about what's happening here.
Well, two things. I as a farmer, working hard in my land. So we outside to find the culprits.
Well, I see this represents here a rooster. So what really is the concept behind the rooster and you being on top of the back of that rooster?
Like I said, as a farmer, working hard in my land. You can hear? Anyways, I can't stick. I tell you, I was trying to find the culprit.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yes. She ought to find the culprit there you're having, people. So she's on the move. On the move right in that. That's really it's an interesting place to be. On the Carnage here this morning, we have the old mass and they're coming around. They're coming across and I tell you a lot of depiction. Grenada is the place to be. It's Juve morning and there's lots more to come. The jab to come. We still have a lot to see.
I think the band that we're looking at on the Carnage is the sheet band.
Okay.
Yes, that's SHEET. The sheet band. And so they play a lot of sheet mass every year.
They're fully covered.
They're fully covered. Fully covered. Yes.
Yes, but the lady with the rooster,
yes,
you know, she's actually, in my opinion, she might be the forerunner to the road match. Hold him, hold him, hold him.
Bar him.
Definitely.
And then he take out the hand.
Yeah, nearly, he didn't do it. Nearly, he didn't, which is important.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. Some folks say to me that this is a violent song. I said, no, he contemplated.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he did an excellent job at anger management.
Exactly.
And nearly did it, you know. But when I thought about the consequences,
you didn't do it.
I run behind him instead.
That's the point. Hold him.
Yes.
Grab him.
Yes.
And I found that the picture was so good on the night.
Yeah. But unfortunately, I wasn't there to see it.
But it was really good.
From all intents and purposes, people thought that he did an excellent job, you know. And said that his portrayal was simplified.
Well, yeah.
To the point.
Easy to the point.
Yes.
And I mean, you know, I guess from the time he said, well, I say I'm taking part in the competition there, I'll get some money and I'll go and fence the place.
Oh, yeah,
the whole place gone wild.
Yeah.
They decide, well, we're working with you tonight. we okay to fence that place.
I am certain that from the time he said that, some folks started sending application for the construction work. You know? All right, folks, this is GBN's live coverage of Juve 2023 in the city St. George's. And if you're home, it's not too late because the build up as yet that great in front of where we are. Yep. So you still have something that was evident on my way down, Randall, from Corinth to St. George. There weren't any police checks.
Really?
Yeah, I did not see one police station. I came and I parked in the heart of the city, and there was no police interference. I was hoping that, I was saying on my way down, maybe I might have found one in Redgate Junction, and then one maybe by the St. Paul's police station, but maybe it's because of the work that was done.
That is what I was coming to.
It minimized the police work.
I thought that the police did a brilliant job of clearing up the streets and the villages and things of weapons and all that kind of thing. And I think the perpetrators, some of them, are on remand.
Yeah.
So the people who who might perennially be causing some, trouble on the roads, they're not on the roads.
But also too, I think that the whole atmosphere in Grenada now is evident to the fact that people are more listening and people are more deterred from doing things that would be deemed counter transformational.
Well, I think it's more than that. I think that the spate of issues that we were having just before Carnival and so on with the violence and the no-nonsense approach that the police has taken to it. And I think as a result of the fact that people were saying you have to come down hard and the response was good. Yes, Grenada, we don't like this kind of violence.
We're not used to that.
Not as used.
I mean, a little fight here and there.
We don't encourage it at all. So, the police response was really quick and they dealt with the matters and so on. And I think that, so they have done, as you say, a lot of preliminary work and so on, so that you can expect a drastic reduction in those kinds of events and so on. I think the fact that some of the artists came out and bought a log, let me get away from the violence, let's leave that.
It's not
Grenada
like us.
the safest carnival in the Caribbean. We are one of the safest nations in the world. Yeah. We're not going to change that for anything.
I mean, taking into consideration when you hear all the clamoring with the upsurge we had recently.
Yes.
But there are folks who are saying, I mean, I have friends in almost all territory in the region. And I was talking to a friend of mine in Jamaica and he said, what are you talking about? You don't know violence that?
No, we don't have. And so the sheet band is with us, so this is government gone paperless. What? I got drink. Let me see.
Oh my goodness.
Grenadians full of sheet. They paid Harbour Master to come back and
beat Anderson
Peters record.
Yeah.
What sheet is this? Let me tell you. Well, let me see why charity begins at home, but the 100,000 for the Lord.
Yeah.
That mass moving too fast, for me, boy.
Yeah,
we're going to have to get Chrislina on the ground. Over to you, Chrislina.
I'm seeing you have some things here said what the government gone paperless. So see by yourself if you have to shit. This piece is comical. Turn around so the camera can see what's on your front and on your backs. We have some more here? Tell me.
So this is talking about the Bacchanal last year with Harbor Master and seeing it in the harbor again this year.
They thought it was important to display something, portraying something to that effect. Wonderful. So get your shit together. No localized garbage pick up in real areas. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? I am very well. Tell me about what you have on display here. What you're trying to.
So with two very different stories. One about somebody who is getting a little older, and he still has lots of followers. And this one is the best one. That we need to do better with our solid waste in Grenada.
Thank you for spreading the message. Keep it safe and do enjoy the rest of the carnival. Very interesting pieces. Very, very interesting pieces. The whole mass is on the carnage this morning. It's Juve morning. Let the camera see what you have. Spin around. This one says color shit. Rich all in Queen's Park. Oh Lord. I tell you, it's like a movie out there. So much that you can see. If you're not down in Juve this morning, I'm telling you, you're not in Grenada, you're missing out. There are the pieces. Take a look for yourself. All the lovely pieces. We're going back up to our commentators.
We have a photo shot of the beauty Cutlass Islands. Fire. Oh yes. Well, we were just looking at the sheet band.
The shit band is a serious
Yes.
band. Yeah.
But I think Chrislina is still talking.
See from here. Hold him. Thief. Lady Larceny needs to stop.
There goes the message. Pretty Larceny needs to stop.
That's the main one. I came out not nice. That's my business.
So that's her forte. She wants it to stop, Pretty Larceny, and you know farmers do suffer a lot from that. So there you have all the messages, highlighting the issues that affect us as a nation. This is wonderful. Now we're going over to our dear friend, and she's going to talk to us, Lexa. I see you having a little fun. Good to see you, my darling.
I come out of retirement.
Come out and do what?
I am out of retirement officially.
Well, congratulations. So tell me now about your pieces, because I see you're having a mass because you're out of retirement.
So you need me to talk about this? Are you sure I won't need a lawyer on Wednesday? Well, listen, the most I can say, there's been a lot of little quirks here and there with a lot of the locals in terms of the quality of the water. That's all I'll say.
Okay, so you just want some of these issues addressed.
But on the other hand, there
she says Mia Martin, not that.
well, there's esteemed Prime Minister, she said, we're playing the pool as it relates to West Indies cricket, so time to get our act together, right?
We need to get our act together. Thank you for bringing that out. And I hope somebody is listening to enjoy the rest of the carnival.
You too, thank you.
It's all my people in Juve Morning. There you have it.
Yes. Well, apart from the old mass, we're back on a quiet carnage. So we're looking forward to another drone flight in a while when we change up batteries and so on, and then we go.
Randall, it's my humble belief that this is a calm before the storm.
Oh yes, this is definitely the calm before the storm.
And let's welcome our colleague, Mr. Livingston Nelson, who's just joining us. He'll be on the set momentarily.
Yep.
But Randall, that shit band good.
Oh, if that
like good shit.
Well, look, a good shit right through, you know.
Yeah, that's
and every year you could depend on them.
Yeah.
They are usually the first old mass band to come out on a morning. Yes, usually from Burns Point area. That's where they take up their costumes.
And excitingly, you heard Lexan said she's out of retirement because of shit.
Yeah. Now what's that? I bring her out of retirement?
Yes.
That is something else. Yep.
So folks, it's Juve Morning inside the city, St. George's, and of course GBN bringing it to you live throughout the world. The diasporans who couldn't make it here, you're only missing the jam, where you could jam in your mind. Yes, you could jam in your mind. Hold him, run around the house, hold the husband.
Yeah, hold him.
Yes, Juve Morning 2023 inside of the nation's capital. And interestingly, Randall, tomorrow we'd like to see what St. David and Sates are having. So we'd be on the drone tomorrow.
And I'm sure they're planning big things.
Well, St. David on a whole will be on a roll.
Yeah. So I'm going to hand over to Nelson for a little while. So here's my...
Morning, colleagues. Morning to all the viewers and listeners of GBN. Well, the man don't even let me know what was going on. The man just handed me the mic.
Well, we just had this shit band pass. A whole lot of shit. You didn't see the cupboard with it? Covered with shit.
Yes. that has become one of Grenada's main state now as it relates to old mass and old mass portrayal. I named fronting that. These people like George Gotti Robinson, etc., and some others in the sheet.
There's one that you missed that I need to bring you up to. He said that since his daughter is transgender, she's no longer his daughter, she's now his son.
Right.
And since the son is transgender, he's no longer his son, he's now his daughter. So as he said, logically, I must be a transparent. I'll never forget this one. This one stuck.
That one is a classic.
Yes. It's a classic. On your way down, what's the vibe like picking up? I came down just maybe 45 minutes before you, but not much activity on the road.
I find it's actually now on the carnage. I find that what I'm seeing is really, really pushing so far. Generally, by now, the carnage is filled with people. On my way coming down, I also found that there were not many persons going to the various venues. Well, I live north of Grenville.
Yeah.
So usually a lot of people.
What was it like in Grenville?
I did not pass through, in Grenville itself. But what I found that but here is the echo. But what I found though is that there was not much taking place.
Right. So passing in front of us now, we've got a Veco band, and Veco is originally from St. Mark, right?
Yes, it actually started in St. Mark.
Yes.
And then it spread by two brothers that move over to St. John's, where people found love.
Yes, well, of course.
So I'm trying to find the name of the two. Obviously, there are two different bands. So the first one in front, and I know the House of Creative. I can't remember the names of the other bands, but I've not seen a name on the banner.
Yeah, they're holding the banner a bit, But, I mean, this early in the morning, don't you find the vehicles look tired?
Well, I guess, but you know, vehicles actually get energized by the crowd, yes. And then again, it is, I think what they were requesting for people like the VECO, that is Spice Mass, is that you have a sampling of. So the main band would be in St. Mark, and then you find you have a few people that in St. John, and they come here struggling through. So the real band, they are not with a real band. And I also believe that, you know, are they like to the carnival, the full band, they should have been in the full
display.
Yeah, man, the full display, not a little sample.
But Livingston, in your portfolio as the CEO of the Grenada Cultural Foundation, I had conversations with Cecil Noel, that's the CEO for Spice Mass, and he said that plans are already underway for Carnival 2024. And some of the things that I hinted to him that I would like to see is a more definitive approach to enhancing these sort of aspects of our culture that are dying, like the VECO,
the traditional.
You know. And he said yes. He said plans are well underway. From GCF standpoint, what are you all doing?
Well, I will tell you, I came in April in the GCF, and by May we had our first meeting with all the traditional bands. So that is, to me, the signal is there from the Grenada Cultural Foundation point of view. Apart from that, we enhanced the chat. We developed a chat with over 30 traditional players.
Wow, that's good.
I mean, lo and behold, actually about 10 of those bands are actually jazz bands. But still, it is a good number, it's a significant number. And it was that medium that Spice Mass was able to piggyback on and use in order to spread some of the information, the messages, like time we meet in in St. Mark for the traditional mass display, time to come here, time pageant would start, and those kind of things are there. So the intention is very, very clear from the Grenada Cultural Foundation point of view. Secondly, as it will for 2024, already we have decided we are going to organize the traditional band into a formal sort of organization and make our own demand to Spice Mass or to the higher authority. What I say by that, we want to use it almost like what is supposed to be happening here on Juve. A longer route, 3 judging points, a larger stage, recognition of the traditional mass band. So instead of this thing just within the confines of the tongue of Victoria, the intention next year is to have them maybe parading for a whole hour and a half from Bonnet School, coming into Victoria and being judged on that route rather than just staying. So we want to expand the role of the traditional band. And we also look at the possibility of ensuring that they play in field. With a larger stage rather than a 16 or by 16, and have an opportunity to be fully displayed in a better venue. Adding to that, we are going to be making overtures for the traditional band, the whole display, to also go into Rainbow, like the Saturday or the Sunday of Rainbow City, to have a full traditional mass display in St. Andrew.
Okay, that sounds well. What I do know is that for 2024, being the 50th anniversary of independence, I know a big shebang will be made, but I do hope that that momentum for our 50th anniversary rules, let it be the new starting point for aspects of our culture.
And I will tell you something. For me, that thinking that I am bringing forth has nothing to do with the 50th anniversary, obviously, because in 2010, when I was in college, I again made a lot of overtures to bring traditional band in. We taught Shatney in school. The band had moved from, Shatney band moved from 40 to over 110 players within 1 year, all because we were able to do that. We had Shanty Mill, Shatney, a famous area for Shatney, who did not have a Shatney band for over 15 years. eventually started because of Leke going to Chantemel, and of course some Chantemel people feel like, who is Leke to come and teach us?
Yeah. So they went on their own.
They went on their own.
That was their motivator.
Right. And then again, all in River Sally, we went and teach. We had not the VECO never got involved in that, but we had the Wild Indian from St. David, moving from around 6 and 7 to over 17 players. I mean, we helped them with drums, we helped them with costumes. We had people like John Hood, and I must state here, we had this guy, Cafe Bull, who, I mean, linked me up immediately as he came. Linked me, say, boy, we have to help these people. And we work together with the Cultural Foundation and somebody on the other side who has a passion and still has a passion for traditional mass. And we were able to lift the game from the people in St. David. So the point I'm making is that
She says she's out of retirement. Me and Motley not satisfied with West Indies coaches. That's a shit band.
Right. So the point I'm making, there goes
Guti Robinson.
Yeah. So the point I'm also making is that initiative to want to teach drumming, to teach traditional dances in our school is something that I'm really passionate about that has nothing to do with the 50th anniversary. Okay. But lo and behold, the 50th anniversary actually bringing some level of urgency where we have to really up the game, not by 50%, no, but by 100%.
Full 100, as the young people say nowadays, full 100. Yes. So folks, Innocent together with you, with Livingston Nelson and our colleague Randall Robinson, and we're bringing to you live the Juve Carnival 2023 at St. George's, and hopefully tomorrow we'll do the same for Grenville, St. David. Well, not Grenville. Grenville is on Monday as well, but they do dabble a bit on Tuesdays. But the main focus tomorrow will be on St. David and St. Patrick. Sates Juve. Sates have it cock. Yeah, you remember that song?
Of course. Of course.
Yes.
I've been here doing nails since 2017. Me being self-employed, I have realized that paying the NIS benefits me now and even when I retire. By the time I'm 65, I will be receiving contributions back from NIS. So I benefit because I'm self-employed. Anything can happen. If anything happens to you while you're at work, you've got a bad cold, you have the COVID, you have dengue, we have all these diseases that's plaguing us at the moment, NIS will be giving you back some form of money. So I would encourage all small business persons to sign up with NIS.
The biggest party in sport is back. CPL and WCPL return with more action than ever before. Watch the biggest names in cricket battle it out in the race for glory. Get your tickets now at cplt20.com or at the box office. Join the party. Experience cricket played louder.
Grenada's broadcast of Republic Bank CPL 2023 is made possible by Republic Bank. We're the one for you. The National Lotteries Authority, Grenlec, and Hard On Plus.
of preparation. Now, within that year, if when the season is coming forth, you realize that you are falling short to meet some of your expenses, then fine, you apply. But I don't think it's mandatory that the government has to every year give the Calypso tents X amount of dollars. What happens? Why can't you run this thing as a business and you have an activity in your hand already, you have the artist, you have the band. Why can't you promote activities? And it's multi-pronged in the sense that what it does is that it sharpens the artist's performance. So you have activities throughout the year. It also gives you the opportunity to gel with your fans. So why must the Calypso season just be from June and sometimes July to when the Calypso season is done? Why throughout the year the tents cannot go as it used to in the past to Samaritan Government School and the Riverside Community Center? It sharpens your performance and everything like that. At the end of it, if that is done throughout the year and you're falling short, then you apply and an assessment will be done, and then you get your but this thing about you sitting down and wait for April and May and government and give subvention, yeah, to me that is crap.
Well, you know, you could say that, but over the years, there's a season for Calypso. Let's just deal with Calypso and soca and so on, right? There's a season. And it has been so in all the other territories right through. No. If what you're talking about, we have to change the way that we operate here in terms of our mindsets. You know, we believe that the Calypso is for a season and then we kind of throw it away. The only people who have been able to bring things back, you know, you would have the legend in concerts and other things like that happening. But is the radio station paying royalties for all the music that they've been playing for the artists and so on? Those are the kinds of things. If you're talking about sustaining the art form, these are the kinds of things that we have to talk about. But that is not a now thing. You understand? Not going to impact immediately. So I hear what you are saying with respect to how we should, you know, it's a business, what. But every time you bring out a band to play for Calypsonians, it costs you a lot of money. The last people who is getting money out of Calypso is Calypsonians, right? Which ought not to be, but I'm saying that all the peripherals around it, nobody's taking a discount, right? And the artists who must sit down and write the songs and so on and ought to benefit from it is the last person to benefit from it. So we have to fix that. And I'm saying, I'm with Livingston 100%. Now, I have made a proposal about 2 years ago with respect to how I believe this thing's supposed to be fixed. Because I totally believe that Carnival must be affordable and accessible to the people. You understand? And all the tents and so on, when they're coming live, you have to hear them on the radio. Exactly. Right? And you could see them on the TV. And those in the diaspora, they could do the pay-per-view for them so that they would pay, they want to be connected to Grenada and so on, fine. Right? But the free-to-air stations, bring it. The other thing that we're losing so much of our songs over the years because nobody's recording them.
But even I would go to the holistic point I was making, but I want to deal with innocent specific comment as it relates to the Calypso and the Calypso tent. And I need to say what Randall said. Man, let us be realistic. If you have a Calypso show, let us say October, November, except if it's a certain quality and you bring in 1 or 2 persons, you don't get in people to come and sit down and listen to that. So I am agreeing with you partly that we have to increase the season, but we cannot increase it immediately by going in the months like October and in November and in December. Probably what we can do is aim for the carnival season to open a little bit earlier and the tents to start happening a little bit earlier, etc. Except I have been around, except for bands, the Calypso tents, and the Western Brigade, etc. When you go to the Calypso activity, it is basically posturing. Well, in terms of clientele, people coming to view it. So that is one thing. But do you know, in other, for example, I know of one band, for one rehearsal is 1,500. I mean, where do you get that money or the clientele to support that venture? So I believe there should be some level of subvention.
Hence the reason why I'm saying that it has to be approached as a business.
But it does not mean that the private sector are willing to pump money into something where they don't believe they are going to. Yes, it's a business, but a lot of people, example, let me just say, in terms of not just Calypsonians, a lot of practitioners, example like the Shotney and those people, these are just people that sometimes walking on the road now. They are the captains of a band. Where do they, so, and it's only when the season comes, they pick up their art and they call a few people and they say, well, we're playing for years, we're playing again this year, and let me do what we can do. These people do not have deep pockets or even the connection. For a matter of fact, I know a leader for a band, and somebody this last week was able to beg for a phone for this individual that is to tell, and he's the leader of a band. I am running this chat with traditional mass band, and about 4 of the shotty bands, they don't have WhatsApp on their phone, they don't know how to operate WhatsApp, they don't know about Facebook. These are the captains. That is our reality, my brother. So it is important that organizations like the Cultural Foundation, I ain't saying government now, so that falls straight in me, to reach out. And we have an attitude in Grenada, right, where because we have a position, you are the CEO, you are the this, you are the that, people have to come to you. No, we have to go out and reach. The reason why I have all this information is because I'm reaching out, I'm going out. And some people, they cannot come on the chat. They don't have WhatsApp. I know of one day actually you don't have a phone. So how do we do that? We have to reach out and find out ways we could help empower these people and make them relevant throughout the year. And so the government needs to come in. And as I say, not just the government, but organizations like the Cultural Foundation. Maybe if you listen, maybe outside you think I'm talking about myself. But yes, we fail these people because if we believe, and Grenada has a unique opportunity, that we have the traditional mass as a unique aspect of Grenadian carnival and culture, and everything else get precedent over that, everything else.
And it has to change, and I'm telling you, and I believe there is a way that it can be done. And I'm not going to start no bacchanal and confusion
but
here now.
Right?
No, yeah, not the bacchanal season, but no, they have there are going to be consultations on the budget and so on coming up.
Share the live. If you can hear us, share the live, share the live, share the live. Put Spice Mass 23 in the live, in the chat. If you could hear us, on. This is the culture. Once you can hear us, just put Spice Mass 23 in the chat. We would move forward, go into the band, but we want to ensure that you could hear what's happening in the band. Spice Mass 23, Jab 473, it's on. Let's go.
Juve morning, keep it nice. We don't want no violence. See the Juve going nice and clean. No dirty thing. No violence. You have to put tomorrow for the man.
Spice Mass 23. Spice Mass 23. We live on there. We're keeping it nice and clean. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago in the middle. This is my second year. Second year, and you're loving it. I'm loving it. You're loving it. Yeah, Spice Mass. Somebody say Spice Mass. Spice Mass. Spice Mass. Spice Mass. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, good morning. I just got a barrel from England. Nice. How you feeling? I feel blessed. You feel blessed? Until I open the barrel. What the barrel having it? Nothing. Nothing? Show them what the barrel having it. The barrel ain't nothing in it? Nothing. You don't even get a ramen in the barrel? Nothing. Not a ramen? No. You don't even get macaroni in the barrel? You don't get a soup in the barrel?